Hi Star Seeds, welcome to my channel. This is Mystic Raven. Happy Halloween to everybody. And today we're going to be doing a Halloween reading you need and see what Spirit has to say. These will be more words of guidance than a love reading, or at least that's my intention. So if you need guidance for love, apply it. If you need guidance for life, apply it. Take it as it resonates. This will not be for any specific sign. I will pull signs at the end to see if you receive any confirmations that this reading was for you. If you do not see your sign but the whole reading applied, that still applies to you. Please remember to like, subscribe, and set up your notifications so you know when I post. All right. I have Palo Santo ash everywhere. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Plants, balance came out sideways, and vulnerability. So if you watch my channel, I think you've heard me apply a lot of spiritual growth to nature. Oops, sorry. It seems like during this time, a lot of you are growing, either in a connection or spiritually, but you're having a hard time finding balance through these phases. And a hard time with vulnerability, being yourselves. Maybe the change that's coming doesn't exactly fit everyone's perspective of you or what they expect from you, and you're having a hard time being and wanting what you want, being yourself and wanting what you want, because it doesn't exactly fit society's standards or your family's, or wanting who you want. I got some clarification on plants, Spirit. Yeah, having a hard time opening your heart. Ideal course of action in reverse, gratitude and appreciation in reverse, and open your heart in reverse. You're not being true to yourself or true to what you really want. So I want to say a lot of you are still in the beneath the dirt phase of being planted. Some of you may have just gotten out of a relationship and not sure if you're ready to go back into the dating world because of your feelings for your past love interests and how they might feel about it if they found out, or thinking about starting a career in a field that is not expected from your family, or dating someone who your family won't accept. And it's causing you a blockage. It's keeping you imbalanced because you're not being true to your heart, true to Spirit's calling. without an ideal course of action, you don't know which way to go. There's a saying that says the dog has 4 legs but only one path. So even though the dog has 4 feet and 4 legs, he still has to choose one direction. And that's seems to be what's happening here. Your heart and your mind might be at war, causing an imbalance as well. Spirit, clarification on balance. Oh. Make a wish. Sideways. Be gentle with yourself. And assurance. The imbalance is being caused by you not being sure of what you're even wishing for. A lot of struggles with being true to yourself. Spirit is basically saying that, I can't remember what sign this came out on, but I remember saying, if that's what you want, fuck what everybody else says, right? So make a wish, make a decision on what that is, and stand firm on your belief. You have 33, 1, and 14, or 5. That's relevant to anyone. It's like, yeah, don't be like, your wish needs to grow roots, right? Like the wish is planted in her mind, but she's blowing dandelions. Like, if your wish is like the dandelions, it'll just like spread everywhere. You won't know where it lands, what it is that you really want. Yeah, you need to plant, like, make that wish and grow roots in that wish. Being gentle with yourself in reverse gives me that a lot of the reason for the imbalance as well is that you're not being firm with yourself. You're being too soft with yourself, and sometimes being soft with yourself is called for, right? Like, you need to be gentle with yourself, but discipline, that's the word. You need to establish some sort of discipline to apply that wish, right? If it's a career field or a love interest, or moving on from a love interest, like, what are the actions you're taking to achieve these goals? There's a lot of lack of choosing a path here, related to that wish that you have. Vulnerability in reverse. Spirit, clarification on vulnerability. Not being honest with yourself, and that also goes into not being disciplined. Like, are you really seeing where you're lacking? Or look at that, leap of faith sideways. Be in service in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you're not putting things into action. 22, 33, 22, 41 again, 5. So 5, 5, 3, 3, 1. What do we have over here? 46, so 11 and 10. A lot of ones. Yeah, it's like something you're starting or changing, like the beginning of something. And something you're needing to put into action. You're not taking that leap of faith. You're not getting out of that web. Some of you it may be in progress, right? a lot of energies in progress, like making a wish is in progress. Like maybe you're brainstorming and healing. But Spirit is saying it's time to make a choice and move. It's time to get out of the shell, right? A lot of you may have been in hermit mode, coming out of a healing cycle. Being in your caves. It's time to get unstuck. Spirit, what caused the collective to be so hesitant to make a move? Collectives, healing. 11:11 as I looked at the clock. So some of you may have shut down emotionally, physically. You had enough of the damage that was being caused, whether it be in a relationship or in the rat race, right? Your 9 to 5, at home, family. I'm trying to leave this open since it's not specific and it's a general reading, but take it as it resonates. You were clinging to something and it was keeping you in, it was either conflicting, something that you weren't compatible with, or it was causing conflict in your life and you were holding on to it, and it caused you to be a little bitter, and you had to draw your boundaries. You had to put boundaries in place to protect yourself, and that may have required you to go into hermit mode for healing. I'm trying to get some specifics. Spirit, what were these damages? What were these conflicts that caused the collective to become bitter? What were some of these conflicts that caused the collective to become bitter? I heard third parties. So for some of you, it may have been a third party. Yeah, having to let someone go that you cared about. You becoming aware of this undivine masculine, like I call them, wearing your heart on your sleeve, causing you damages, and coming out of a state of confusion. Some of you may have been, for a lot of you, this was a relationship that you had to let go of because of secrets being kept. You were in an illusion, and the illusion faded. And once you realized that, you had to fight. It's bitterness came out sideways, conflict came out sideways, and clinging came out sideways. Like, this is something that you didn't want to let go of. This is something that you didn't want to let break you. You were almost upset that it was causing you to be bitter, because this is probably not who you are. You're not a bitter person, but it was heartbreaking. You wore your heart on your sleeve. You showed this person or place empathy. You showed you cared. You showed devotion. And once the confusion cleared, you realized that this person was false. You had to let go and walk away. Set your boundaries, like it said, because they were not in their divine energy. They were being lower vibrational, or this employer was lower vibrational, and family Yeah, it looks like you went through a lot of pain. From betrayal, really. It feels like, to sum it up, an energy of betrayal that you had to release once you became aware of it. The betrayal that you were facing was, if you would have continued to accept it, you would have been betraying yourself. A lot of heart pain, collective. So it's something you definitely cared about. And now, that's why Spirit was showing me, like, the stage that you're in is basically being reborn, like a phoenix stage, where you've just been replanted. And you're trying to find that balance again. Makes sense. And the difficulty with being vulnerable is because you've been hurt. So you've been hiding. But it's time to start coming out of that cave. Spirit advice for the collective regarding their next steps. So much sideways energy. You guys are definitely in the progress of some growth. A lot of introspection going on right now. Wow, education as I'm saying that. Yeah. You've been looking into the depths of you, right? I was just learning about this symbol in the background, how it's been carved into so many different locations throughout the world, and it's the coils inside of I can't remember now, but those pyramids. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's these pyramids that have different metal in them. I can't remember, but they put these coils in them, and they all have to go in the same direction so that the electricity basically runs through them and functions, instead of if one of the swirls is in the opposite direction, it won't flow. And that's very relevant in this reading, because it's like Spirit is telling you, like, during this healing phase, right? Because I want to say the majority of you, if this reading is resonating with you, you haven't picked a direction. Like, you've been so locked into healing and hiding and hermit mode, right, that you've become unsure of your direction. You're scared to pick the direction, even if it is going back to this person, place, or family, right, that hurt you. If that's what you're being called to do, it's very follow your heart vibes, right? But you have to pick a path. You have to, every intention, every action you make, every action you take and every intention you set has to align. Without that alignment, not even the universe can tell you where you're going. You have to pick a path and stick to it. And this is probably what you're working on right now. It's that self-reflection and introspection and trying to figure that out. So Spirit is basically telling you it's time to start coming out of that cave and start aligning your thoughts so that we can help you, so that the universe can help you, so that you can start flying again, right? It's time for the birdie to come off of its nest and start flapping its wings again. And that I'm getting a lot of phoenix energy. It's time to rise again, collective. What's to come for the collective once they take that leap? Once you conquer the goblins and come out of rock bottom and pick a path, it's a field of dreams. Wow, 5, 10, and 3. A lot of 1s, 5s, and 3s in this reading. If those numbers resonate with anyone. And it's like all these 4 paths. Like you can, so once you make this choice, right, to take a path, whether that path leads you to rock bottom, or it leads you to success, or it leads you to your dreams, you won't know until you conquer the demon of your mind, right? Until you conquer the demon of your... I was getting 7 deadly sins. So I don't know if that's relevant to any of you guys, but if you keep committing some of those deadly sins, you need to start conquering them, right? So that you can achieve that field of dreams and be reborn. Look at all those eggs. I'm going to get you guys a closing message, and then I will pull zodiacs, Chinese zodiacs, numbers and letters, and charms. Spirit, closing message for the collective. Wow. I can't make it up, you guys. New chapter and let it go. Or let go. 24 and 19. So another 10. Completion. And the light at the end of the tunnel, right? New chapter. Reborn. All right, let's read 19. Let go. It's time to relinquish your need for control and let the leaves fall as they may. If you have drawn this card, it is time to relinquish your need for control and release your tight grip on how you think the world and everyone in it should be. Letting go is an emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental process of releasing yourself to the universal spirit of love. It's giving up your need to control the outcome of every situation and the control of the people you hold most dear. This period can be challenging in many ways, and Spirit asks you to have faith. Have faith that the universe will guide you and send forth the outcomes that are needed for your journey. Understand that you have been this way for a long time, and this need for control stems from your youth, when hurt, disorder, and instability was experienced. Spirit understands your need for caution, but holding on to and controlling every aspect of your life is taking a toll. Hanging on so tightly does not bring the outcomes you desire. Instead, it serves to repel all that you cling so tightly to. Your soul longs to be free and dance through the winds of change. If you deny this part of you, the freedom to play, the universe will send the right situation or person to help unlock the free-spirited child in you. This may come at a time not so suited for your plans, and may leave you feeling vulnerable and confused. Dear one, it is time. It's time to let go. Letting go of your need to control will set you and others free. The prayer is, Great Spirit, please give me the strength to let go of all that I cling to. Divinely guided, Divinely guide my thoughts, words, and actions with love and understanding. The associated chakra is the solar plexus. Page 52 and 53. I'm going to hold this here if you want to reread it. Excuse me, you guys. All right, new chapter number 24. You're being nudged to move forward. Take the next step. A new adventure awaits. Inner change and transformation has been occurring within you. Your soul now yearns to take the next step, a leap of faith into the unknown. A new chapter waits in the A new chapter waits with new opportunities and adventures. Your heart has been nudging you forward for some time now, but the cautious mind has kept you at bay. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmations. Oh, you guys. Don't let fears of the unknown hold you back in a place that offers no growth. More than anything, your soul longs to grow and evolve. Staying where you are does not give you room to soar to new heights of spiritual awareness and full consciousness. This part of the journey can be quite difficult, not only for you, but for those around you. Go through the process, honor your feelings and the feelings of those involved, but don't stay in this state of discontent. Honor this period, but move through it with courage, strength, and determination. If this isn't if this isn't summarizing the entire reading, you guys, Okay. Honor this period, but move through it with courage, strength, and determination. Breathe deep and release all fears, doubts, and concerns. Follow your heart, listen to your intuition and guidance, believe in yourself. Don't trouble yourself with the opinions and expectations of others. Please don't. Fuck them all. This is your life. You know what is truly best for you. Although you can't see it, your next chapter brings wondrous lessons for the growth that is needed for your soul. Be true to yourself and always trust that the spirit will guide your way. That spirit will guide your way. Take some time out and reflect on nature's wisdom to guide you through this period. That's very how I open the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Rest assured that smooth roads are ahead. Great Spirit, guide me through this transition and give me the courage to make choices that help my soul to grow. I love it. This is probably my favorite card in here. So page 62 and 63, so 8 and 9. I'm going to put it here so you guys can read it if you're interested. All right, so let's get some zodiacs. These can be your sign, their sign, a month that something significant took place. And like I mentioned in the beginning, if you do not hear your sign, but this reading resonated with you, then this reading was for you. Oh, okay. It's bouncing out of my hand. Oh, okay, I'll take them. Just because it's general and not specific. All right, we have Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Oh, everybody's here. Aries and Gemini. I can't even make that up. No duplicates, you guys. So we have fire, earth, air, water, fire, earth, air, and water. All of you. All right. These are Chinese zodiacs. So a year that something significant took place, or a year of birth for you or someone that this resonated for you with. Monkey came out. We are currently in Year of the Dragon, and we're in Year of the Rabbit up until mid-February. Year of the Monkey came out. Let's see who else. Alright, so we have Year of the Ox, Year of the Tiger, Year of the Rabbit, Year of the Horse, and Year of the Dog. These are letters, so any letters that stand out to you. Could be your initials, their initials, or any words that stand out to you. I will not be doing words for the sake of time. Right? R, B as in boy, H, O, T as in Tom, Z as in zebra, M as in Mary, X, and A. These are numbers, could be birth dates, anniversaries, special dates, or numbers that you've been seeing synchronicities of. Okay, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 8, 8, and 10. So we are in year of the 8 at the moment. Infinity symbol as well. Some charms. Oh, 2. Elephant. It's like weight. Right away I got weight. Weight of memories, weight of the past. It's like even this little piece is so heavy in my hands. And that's so crazy because this card, where is it? The flying card. I was looking at it. Here. And it was the Pegasus, right, with the wings, and it came out. It's like the horse, and it's freeing yourself, right? Like the horse doesn't. What's that movie? Spirit. Like you need to free your soul and free that drive within you, so that you could take flight. And that weight won't let you do that. The weight of those memories won't let you do that. All right, collective, I hope that this resonated with you. I wish you a very happy Halloween. Please remember to like and subscribe if this resonated with you, and leave me a pumpkin in the comments if it did. Bye, you guys. Good night.